Okay, Aries, you have the Chariot reversed for August. And for those born on March, born in the month of March, you have the Seven of Swords upright. What I sense here, Aries, of course, this Chariot reverse means um stalled movement, okay? Which is not surprising kasi sabi ko nga, yung August will be sort of a slow month then for most of us. Okay? Especially here in the Philippines kasi like um tag-ulan, no? We have we have torrential rains now since July, and I think it's going to continue for up to probably last part of the year. Okay. Anyway, so this means there's stalled movement, and I also sense a bit of disappointments because of this slow movement, slow, flow of things in your life. There's a sense here also of Aries expecting something big or major in their life because they're ready to go here, you know. It's like they're committed to changing something in their lives. It's like a major change. They're after a major change here. They're ready to charge forward, like full force. See, they are some of you Aries even have the whole family behind you. It's like for some it could be like migration, and you are taking your family along, you're bringing family along, okay? So there's this sense here yung ganun ka major na change, no, and movement. Okay, I also sense here, although this is not particularly for a person, it's possible that there's some projects like a huge project, parang infrastructure. That's how I feel. Infrastructure, developments of some sort, like buildings and all that. Now it's not on track. Okay, the completion is not on schedule. It might be stalled. So someone might be affected by this. Who knows? It could be, there's some sort of scheduling during this time of July and August, and it's not going to happen. It will not be on track. That's what I meant. Or maybe an opening of a mall or a store or a shop, and it's not going to happen. There's also what I feel here. But yeah, there's a major change that's not going to happen yet. Okay, at least not yet. But I feel some positivity also in this card. The thing is, for some Aries, you might be impatient. Now, that's the advice of the card, to be patient because this is going to happen. It's not going to happen at the time na you're expecting it to happen. Okay, so there's a delay. There's a delay. Okay, the card is also advising. There's also a sense of, bureaucracy also that's causing the delay, but don't go into, blame gaming. Okay, blame game, sorry. Blaming. Don't blame anyone, not even the bureaucracy, because it's going to be there. Whatever you do is going to be there. It's going to hamper, it's going to hinder your plans. Some way. Okay, so yun. Cool, chill, okay? Be calm about this. So this is something that you're going to expect in August anyway. So yun. What I sense here also is that for some Aries, okay, di ba I mentioned about infrastructure? There are some Aries who are also, you know, could be building their home. Okay, so the construction is not on schedule. Okay, so that's also one. So about the home, I see what I sense, yung parang ano lang mga what's this? Scaffolding, parang ganun pa lang siya. So very slow, no? Very slow yung progress ng construction ng house ng ibang areas. But be patient, okay, be patient. What's good about this card is that I think many Aries are, very well, they're minding their spending, which is something that is not really very Aryan, by nature, because some Aries like to buy things that will make them happy, of course, but at this time, parang by instinct, they are not really spending, they are not, um, yeah, they're not splurging on anything. Parang tight, they're holding on to their money very tightly, which is a good thing, especially for August until at least by October. Be mindful of your spending, Aries. Okay. So that's one major thing about Aries, yung movement, if you're migrating or if you are even changing jobs. Some of you are seeking to change jobs here. That's how I feel. So some of you might be sending out their resume, and if you feel that nobody's parang you're not getting the response, just wait a while kasi nga this is a slow month. So expect that na you won't be getting the response that you are expecting or looking for or seeking immediately. Okay, so for those who are born in March, okay, this is what I have for you. Seven of Swords. Okay. So for the Seven of Swords, uh, March born people, okay, you have to be very careful about uh, implementing something. It could be a plan or it could be a plan. Okay, it could be a plan, especially if you are investing on this plan or you need to, give out some money because see, this card is actually a card of deception, okay, or dishonesty. But the thing is, it's more what I what I sense here is not really dishonesty or deception from other people. It's just that you are sort of, you tend to be executing a plan without really, thinking about it, or you don't have backup plan, or what do you call this? Parang di mo masyadong pinag-isipan yung plano mo. So there's a tendency for your plan to, fall through or not have a desirable outcome. Okay, so that's one. Okay. For some of you who are March born people, okay, there's a sense here of you trying to forget something or try trying to forget, okay, trying to forget something that has happened to you in the past, okay, as you forge towards your future. There's some resentment here. That's how I sense resentment. So maybe that's what you're overcoming. The feeling of resentment about something that happened in the past. Okay, you want to parang you want to detach yourself from something that happened in the past. Okay? But um Yeah, there's a sense of melancholy also. There's a sense of melancholy. Like what I'm trying to say is you're trying to be okay, to feel okay about it. About about things. You try not to allow your how you feel, that sadness in your within you, okay, to over overcome your will to succeed, or your will to move on, to move forward, to forge forward. So for now, if you feel, okay, if you feel na you're not, parang you're not successful about it, kasi parang there's a sense of you, parang every time, maybe when you wake up, you relive the past, the sadness from the past, every time you wake up, and every time you you go to bed, okay, before you sleep. So in that sense, parang maiisip mo, I'm not getting successful with this. You're not forgetting. In fact, the more you forget, the more parang you want to relieve. Okay, to relieve the past. Okay, the incidences from the past. Hindi naman sa unsuccessful. What the card is saying is everything takes time, especially if, it's like see this mountain here, that is how you're feeling, like there's a mountain, there's a mountain behind you, mountain surrounding you, na parang you are, you cannot get away from this memories, bad memories, or unpleasant feelings or thoughts, parang you cannot get away from those things. um Everything takes time, okay? And especially nga this August, when things are taking us like a slow drive. So you need to navigate your way through this month patiently, and be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, okay? Here, I sense here yung feeling of being, like a pauper also, like impoverished, like you feel poor, okay? You feel poor. Whether it is, you feel poor, with money, with material things, or with love. You don't feel like you're being loved enough. You don't get the love that you need, or the attention, or even, career for fulfillment, whatever impoverished this represents. But it is clear that that is how the card is presenting, parang impoverished, no? Although this is not really the card of poverty, but that is how I'm sensing from this card. Uh, you know, it's something you cannot, this feeling is something that you cannot, that you cannot overcome by, say, external things like, um, you buy something just to assuage your feelings, or to appease yourself, those 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 things, or parang you think, or you feel that you need the company of others to be happy. Of course, we need the company of others to be, to be happy. But that kind of happiness, at least for now, the kind of happiness that you want, or that you're seeking, is something that will be resolved if you look inwards also. And that also means it's not, yeah, that also means that you need to take care of yourself, and you ask yourself what it is really that you want, what it is really that will make you happy. Not the external things, but deep within you. And I feel that there is something about the past that is keeping you from growing, from moving on, from getting out of a rut somehow. So that could also affect how you are, earning your income, no, because there's certain baggages that you are carrying from the past. Okay, so it's only you that can resolve that. But take time to also heal. But if you feel na masyado nang mahaba yung panahon, then you need to stop. You really need to tell yourself to stop ruminating and start moving forward. Okay? And there's something around this mountains here obstructing your view, March-born people. Um, there's something, there's a new path here, but this is being obstructed by the mountains, the mountains around you. So, what you do, kailangan kang to climb over those mountains, di ba? Climb over them or even go around them. It's your choice, but do not allow the forces of this mountains to um weigh down on your goals, on your dreams, or on your life, even your life. You need to move forward. Okay, that's the message for you, Aries and March born people. For Taurus, you have the justice upright. And for those who are born in April, you have what is this? Two, no, 10 of Pentacles, upright. So for Taurus, I like this card because right off the bat, the card is signifying strength of will, strength of, the determination. Although this is a justice card, the fairness isn't really, parang it's more of an external thing. It's not really you being fair, okay? But it's more of an external thing. It's like, um, you'll get something that you feel na you deserve, okay? So it could be a promotion in your job, or there's also a sense of you getting an approval, okay, like a legal approval of something like a visa being approved, but is it going to happen yet in this month, okay? Probably next month, or but the card is assuring those who are waiting on a legal, concern, okay, like visa, immigration, or like documentations of some sort, okay, in your business or whatever, or even those who want to get married. Okay. This card is saying that it's coming, but not yet. Okay, not yet, but it's coming. It's already in the woodwork. Parang gano'n. Parang andiyan na siya, pinaproseso na siya. So you really need to wait. Okay. Okay. The card is saying that you need to wait kasi meron siya talagang, sabihin na natin, protocol na kailangan sundin. Hindi pwedeng, mag-shortcut. Parang ganon. That's what this is saying. Okay. I also sense here, okay, I also sense here, okay, for some, this also indicates good health, which is, good news. Good news for Taurus. Okay, good health. Change of address, that's also what I'm sensing. Change of address for some Taurus, even change of status, meaning could be in the career, you're going to be promoted or demoted. Sana naman hindi demoted. Also, for some, it could be for you, if you're single, you will get married or you will be partnered. Okay. There's a sense of, okay, Okay. Sometimes kasi I also sense di naman pertain sa tao but an event that could that is triggered by the Taurus energy, okay? An event that could affect many of us. Okay? But like here, I'm sensing here, there's some sort of a legislation or a law or a policy that might, you know, that is in us is in the works. Something that we don't know about. Parang it's not hindi siya swift kasi may mga laws tayo minsan 'di ba na ina-approve tapos ang bilis-bilis parang rubber stamp laws. Hindi gano'n, hindi gano'ng ano. Pero parang hindi natin masyadong alam or hindi kasi nababalita. And then parang magugulat na lang tayo na meron na palang ganong policy. Parang that's how I'm sensing. Or it could not be a policy, it could be someone that will be installed in a position. Parang ganun eh. Someone will be installed in the position and magugulat na lang yung constituents na, nandito na pala yung tao na to sa posisyon na to. Parang ganun. So, um, yeah, this energy na sinasabi ko na baka mapunta sa posisyon na yun, okay, ano siya, unpopular, popular. Parang may infamous, may pagka-infamous yung energy nitong tao na to. It could be here in the Philippines, it could be somewhere na very attached ang mga Filipinos or very, in tune ang mga Filipinos na parang pag may nangyari dun sa lugar na yon, we will also be affected. But since nandito, since yung reading natin is here in the Philippines, so it could be here in the Philippines. That's what I sense. Someone will be installed, okay, very soon. And uh, the, may sense of ano kasi, may sense of secrecy na konti, yung pagka-install doon sa tao na yon or doon sa law na yon or doon sa policy na yon that could be that we might be surprised about pag narinig natin or nalaman natin. That's what I'm sensing. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. Okay, there's a sort of, yung parang yung words na ginagamit are kind of sharp or kind of fearful. There's a sense of, a foreboding. That's what I heard, foreboding. The sense it's So okay. So there's a sense of foreboding, you know, mood with this. Parang it's not something that I like to witness. Okay. It's not something that I like to parang I don't feel na I'm welcoming this development. Okay. So let's hope na this will turn out okay or this will not happen anyway. But okay, let's go back to the Taurus people. Okay, this is a Taurus energy that I'm talking about, and it does not pertain to a specific Taurus person but a Taurus energy. Okay, now let's go back to the Taurus people. Basta, I just sense yung parang yung, okay, your determination will be paying off, Taurus. But, so just, hold on to your principles, your values, and not to, also not to try to attempt to, do not attempt to bribe an authority if you want to get things done, especially in legal concerns or documentations. Do not do that. Just follow the protocols, follow the processes, and wait. Okay? So yun, that's what the card is wants to tell you na ano, whatever it is that you're waiting on will happen, but basta ano, you just have to be patient about it and to be, to follow the laws. Okay? Follow the laws. For some Taurus who are asking about, okay, and since here for some Taurus are concerned about a partner, okay, there's someone here who does not want to give in to, for example, you are a couple, tapos one of you wants to make this relationship already official. The other one is not really up to it yet. Maybe they're still thinking about it. Okay. There are some things that they are considering. It could be the prenup, or it could be the finances also, or how the others will perceive this union. Okay. So that's what I'm sensing here. There will be, okay, another message for the Taurus energy here. I sense here, hmm, okay, I sense here separation also. Or those who are in the brink of a separation or divorce. This could be this could be in the affirmative, whatever your question is. If you are asking if the separation will be, finalized, it will be. Um, and if your question is if if um the separation will not go through, there's a separation. Okay, so there's a separation, in other words. So whatever your situation is, there's going to be a separation. Okay. There are a lot of stories and images that I'm sensing here, but I need to, I need to move forward with this reading. Maybe in our next reading, I'm going to discuss about certain energies and what I'm sensing from these energies that are going to affect the majority of us. Okay. Anyway, for those who are born in April, we have the Ten of Pentacles here, upright. What I sense here is, okay, some of you might want to go back to to studying. Okay, so it's a good time to think about it, to plan about it. But if you're going to submit your application, maybe you can do that also. But as far as the result is concerned, maybe there's going to be a delay. Okay. Um, I also sense here for those who are born in April, I sense some of you will be there's a moving town, okay, moving town, or parang may change ng family dynamics eh. Parang from a big family is going to shrink, or there's a sort of a separation. Okay. It's not a bad thing. It's just that part of your mobility as a person, part of your growth also to have this change of dynamics in your family. So some of you might get married, some of you might move out of your family, or your home and settle on your own, parang ganon. Some of you might also be living with uh, some siblings, parang mag-move in kayo with your siblings or your other relatives. So there's a change in your family dynamics. Basta, what I sense here really is, movement. Uh, there's also a sense here of you settling in another place. Okay? Settling in another place, or you're going to visit a place na you will feel comfortable, you will feel na parang you will feel familiar about this place. There's a certain familiarity with this place. Um, Honestly, for April born people, I don't sense here anything, like um gloomy, or because this is a Ten of Pentacles card, this is auspicious, this is completion, this is abundance, okay? Um, only if I think the only thing that this card is advising is check your level of contentment then, kasi as far as this card is concerned, parang you have everything naman. But if you're the person who still needs more, okay, maybe this isn't the month that you will get what you, kasi parang complete na eh, parang you've given what you need for this month, okay, at least for this term. But if you still need something more, maybe wait a while, not this August. If you're going to participate in something, okay, there's also this sense, no? If you're going to participate in something and you're expecting for a win or a windfall, okay, of money or resources or rewards, okay. Parang this is not the month to have it this August. Kasi parang you're given what you need for this month. You're given what you need, and they are sufficient. Okay? You have a roof over your head. You have enough, you know, you have enough to get by. It might not be, like there's no surplus or there's no excess, because here I don't see any excess here. Just enough to get you by for this month of August. Now, you really need to be, practice gratitude, be thankful about it, okay, so that you'll have more. If you're going to ask for more resources, for more, blessings, you need to be contented muna with what you have. Okay? Manage what you have. But what I sense here is there's something new coming. Okay, there's something new, like a flash of idea probably, or something you're like an entrepreneurial um what's this entrepreneurial plan of yours that you want to execute, then do so. But I think this is still in the seed phase. You're still planning about it. It's just parang it's just a spark of idea, and you need to work on it. Tap on your intuition also, and ask guidance. Okay, ask guidance. You pray, you ask guidance na i-bless yung idea mo. Okay, because I feel that this idea will set you into the next and the new phases in your life. I feel that because for most of you April born people, you are thinking of how, what, or yeah, are you thinking of like parang intergenerational wealth siguro, to establish like a legacy also. no? So yeah, there's something new, but it's still in the idea phase. So kung merong spark ng idea, maybe why not entertain that idea, write them down. If you have a lot of creative ideas or ideas for commerce or for whatever, you write them down. And then, because think about it, plan about it. Pero for now, parang this August, since may Mercury retrograde nga, parang this August to September 15 daw yata ang September 15, Mercury will go direct na. So after that, then maybe it's the time to execute your plan, okay? Or that idea. But you will be supported, okay? Here you will be supported. You will be supported. This is faith, okay? This signifies faith. Okay? So you will be supported by whatever your plans are, whatever ideas you want to nurture. Okay, you will be supported. So okay, good luck for Taurus and for April born people. Gemini. Okay, for Gemini you have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and sorry. And for the May born people, you have the Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, of course, reversed. Okay. So what's it? What I sense here, is it Gemini? Yeah, Gemini. Okay. First off the bat, uh, this is you being conscientious or even mindful of your resources. Okay, you are trying to be mindful of your resources. It could be material resources, it could also be your emotions. You're trying to manage your emotions. Okay, um there's also certain certain plans that you want to execute. But what this card is saying is that you tend to like plan out. Parang you're safe. Paano ba yan? You have different plans, okay? You have different plans. You think a lot, you have different plans here. But sinesave mo lang siya. Parang you're saving it somewhere, tapos nakakalimutan mo na siya. Tapos pag may bago na naman plan, eto na naman yung focus mo dun sa new plan na yon. So, merong mga plans na according to the card, ha, okay? The card is advising you to revisit some of the plans that you already made or that you already, you know, considered in the immediate past. Okay? Because these are, sabi niya, this card is saying those ideas daw, those plans daw, ano, they're brilliant, brilliant plans. So you might be aware of this, you might be, you might reconsider revisiting these plans, okay, these plans that you made in the past. Okay, that's one advice of the card. I also sense here, okay, I also sense here for some Geminis who are planning to travel or who have plans you know, to possibly settle in another place, okay? You need to, this early, you need to, um, yung documentation mo, you need to organize your documents, organize your even your money. You need to save up enough. Okay, But honestly, I don't sense, it's just a plan. I don't see yet a movement here. To be honest, Gemini, I don't sense any movement here. If this pertains to those Geminis who are planning on traveling or migrating, I don't sense movement yet. Parang wala ka pang ano, parang wala ka pa sa first step. You're still planning, or you still need to gather your documents. Yun pa lang yung ano mo, yung phase mo, or most of yun pa lang yung phase. But if that's your dream, just be positive on it, and um it will come true. Why not? Because here, I see here, see, these are dreams that you want to materialize. Okay? These are not, sabihin na natin, these are not Potemkin village, or this is not a, like something, something in the dreamland lang. It's something that you want to materialize. Okay? Maging ganyan siya. For now, ganito siya. Okay? Parang, what I said, para siyang maze. Para sa akin, yun yung dating niya sa akin, maze na you cannot figure out yet how to get out of or to navigate. Parang, it's like pieces of puzzle na you need to, kailangan ko muna siyang buuin. That's how it's coming off. But you have this, sabihin natin, determination, okay, to make this happen, okay, to build from the ground up, okay. And it's going to happen if you have that determination, of course. But again, the card is advising you to gather the documents, documentations, and also your money. You need to have enough money. Okay. I think for some of you, Gemini, who are in a certain career or in a certain what's this, profession, now you're thinking of if you're going to leave that profession because you want to seek a new job. You can do that, of course, but because of course it's part of your growth. But for now, parang it's not yet advisable to jump ship. Especially you need to really, be mindful of your resources first. Also your time, kasi it will take time to find a new job, diba? So you need to be mindful also of your resources, meaning not only money, but also your time, your talent. This one, your talent, and uh, yeah, your footing also. This also tends to tell something about your losing your footing on something. So you might get, not only distracted, okay, but also parang what's this, magwo-wobble yung footing mo. Magiging unstable, that's what I meant. Magiging unstable yung footing mo if isasabay mo ngayon yung pagpapalit mo ng job or career. Okay, so for now, first things first, plan out. If you want to travel, plan it out. If you want to change career, plan it out first, okay? This is not the time to just suddenly, change gears and change location, or make that switch kaagad-agad. You need to make the plans. Especially Gemini, you have a lot of plans in your head, and parang sometimes you are drowning by all of these ideas and your plans and how to execute them. So you need to have a direction, like a compass also. So you need to have a compass. It's something na maybe you're forgetting to do. Parang there's a sense of you, parang jumping from, kunwari, you're on point A, tapos you're going to jump to point D agad. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? Kaya lang baka you're missing on something important like this compass, okay? This compass will give you the blueprint of where you're going, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. So don't be so rushed then. Don't be so impulsive din naman at this time. This August specifically, parang hindi masyadong favorable ang August for this kind of strategy, Gemini. Okay? So that's your advice. For people who are born on May, you have the, wait a minute. Okay. For people born on in May, you have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. What this means is that, or what this says is, okay. First of all, for those who are born in May, I see you like tossing this coin, okay, tossing this coin up in the air. So you are in the, you're in the throes of planning possibly or making decisions. Okay. So like this, parang you are both of you are needing compass then, okay, to navigate your next steps. For some of you, I sense here na parang you're asking yourself, when am I going to start? When is this going to end? Or when is this going to start? When is my new beginning happening? Guess what? This card is auspicious. Kaya lang kasi reverse, okay? If this was ano tawag dito, naka-upright, then this is a yes answer. First of all, this is a yes answer. Tapos, whatever, parang completion na rin siya eh. Completion of your, of whatever it is na you are planning, you are working on this completion. But the thing is in the reverse. So, it could be there's a delay or you need to change direction. Okay, you need to change strategy. It's like you are not yet on point, okay, in your direction. Parang um, parang mali yung dinaanan mo. Parang gano'n, may gano'ng sense. Not really mali, pero parang it's a long-winded, it's a long-winded path na you chose instead of you going straight to where you need to be, okay? You choose to stay on another course to be able to reach your destination na pwede namang straight line. However, that resonates with you, but that's how I feel about this. Parang you made some of you even made a U-turn or a detour or something kaysa nagtuloy-tuloy. It could be because some of you met or encountered a hurdle, okay, a roadblock. Kaya nag-retreat kayo or nag-iba kayo ng daan. Instead of you, ano ba yan? Tumuloy-tuloy lang to reach your destination. Okay? So that's also one. But the card is saying na that's what happened to some of you. Nag-iba kayo ng direction. So medyo humaba yung journey, kaya hindi nangyari yung new beginning na inaasahan nyo na mangyari at a certain period of time. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. But of course, you need to be patient also and be, focused. You need to focus. This is also like asking you to be focused. Like something is on ano yan? Crosshairs. Okay, something is on crosshairs na you need to really focus, target that. Parang ganun. So this is your reminder that to be focused and wag nang, mag-iba-iba ng isip. Okay, mag-iba-iba ng isip, parang gano'n. Okay. For some of you who are challenged financially or economically, what this card is saying that the big payout is coming but not yet. It could take a while. It could be the bonus that you are expecting, or a payout from some sources or some clients. There's a sense of, okay, okay. What I sense here, there's a problem with allocation of money. Okay. Yeah, there's a problem with the allocation of money. So if you're waiting on a like some money, some amount, it might take a while. Okay. It's here, but I don't sense that it's going to be disbursed or is going to be allocated yet. Pero nandiyan na siya. Andyan siya eh. Pero I don't feel na it's going to be divided and allocated and distributed. That's how I feel. Yeah, but it's there. So you know what I also sense here is there's a question mark here as to why there's no movement in this money. There's money here, okay? There's money here, but why is it there's no movement? It's like there's a big question mark here. It could also pertain to, like some treasury or something, na there's money, and why is it's not being distributed to people para mapakinabangan, to projects and all that. That's how I sense. Okay. So for some people who are also looking or expecting some money, it's not coming yet, not this August, because yun, there's a issue about allocation. So that's what I have for Gemini. For Cancerians, I have the Ace of Wands upright. And for those born in June, you have um the tower reverse. Okay. For some Cancerians, of course, this refers to new beginnings. Okay. Victorious new beginnings, but I feel that it's going to be, the build up is going to be slow. It's not abrupt. Okay, it's not abrupt, pero it's already showing new beginnings here. Okay. um Whatever you do is going to bear fruits. um there's also a sense here of legacy, leaving legacy. Okay. A very fruitful legacy. Okay. There's also that sense here. Okay. I also sense for some Cancerians that luck may come, pero it might dissipate kaagad-agad. So, parang you need to be quick in identifying the opportunities. Parang may ganong sense. Parang you need to get hold of the opportunity that is right for you. There could be several opportunities coming or presented to you, pero you need to be quick in identifying, you need to be quick in taking advantage of these opportunities, kasi parang mawawala, parang dumadaan siyang ganun. And you need to, grab these opportunities fast. You need to fast. You need to act fast also. Although this is not a sword, okay? This is not a sword. Pero, okay, this is a fire card. Okay, so there's a sense of this might be extinguished, okay? this might be extinguished kung hindi ka agad take advantage, okay? Or kung hindi mo agad i-grab yung opportunity. These opportunities may be unexpected. This might also pertain to a new relationship. A new relationship that could, parang may sense of being a family. Parang ganong klaseng, so meron siyang, ang tawag dito, longevity. Okay? Parang, di ba, sabi nga legacy. So, mayroon siyang sense of, may longevity yung relationship kung ito ay magpe-pertain sa isang relationship. Okay, for those who are expecting for a relationship and this will resonate with you, what I sense here is this is not something parang ideal for you. I don't sense na ito yung ideal relationship. Okay, two things is either hindi mo gusto yung tao or hindi mo siya type or the situation is not really something that is ideal is ideal nung makilala mo siya or nung makita mo siya yung potential partner. But this could be the partner of a lifetime. Okay? Ang flip side naman nito is okay. Okay. Yung tao na inaayo mo na maging karelasyon mo, nagpapakita ng red flags, okay? And yet you are still holding on to that relationship. That's also the flip side. So you need to really discern things. You need to discern your situation. So that's why it's really important to tap into your intuition. Okay? Kasi you will be given naman the signs but you need to be really sharp. And you know what? To be able to discern the signs, you need to be in tune to yourself on what you need and what you want. At saka yung values mo. Yun. So that's what I sense here. Cancerians. I sense here that you will be starting with something new, okay? Starting new. Tapos it will grow. Parang you will be a pioneer in something. Not really a pioneer kasi parang you will build on something. You will be building on something existing. Tapos, and then you will create something new. Kaya ka naging pioneer. But it's built on something that's already existing. Okay, so I don't know how that will make sense, pero that's what I'm feeling. But as far as that creation is concerned, I don't feel yet if you're going to be popular because of it. Parang is for now maybe it's a lonely journey, okay? While you're creating it. It's like you alone will be doing it, or even if you will be heading a team, it's something that you will be doing during or after office hours or during the night time. Parang very lonely, very parang may solitude na kasama itong card na to, itong vibe ng card na to, may kaakibat siyang solitude, ganon. So you will be burning candles also. That's what I sense. So it means hard work. It will be needed from you. Hard work and a lot of creativity. So be prepared for it, for this demand. Okay, you will be demanded to really burn the midnight oil, sabi nga. So what this entails is you need to be healthy, of course, and you need to be healthy. That's what this is saying also. So there will be a lot of things that will be happening for you from August onwards, Cancerian. So aside from this card advising you to be patient, if things are starting slow, okay, this month, but things will be picking up soon. See here, there's some sort of an acceleration, okay, of something, and yun nga, you need to identify and grab the opportunities as they come. Okay, so for those who are born in June, okay, this is what I have for you. Tower reversed. What I sense here is yung whatever it is that disappointed you, it has disappointed you in the past, or has placed that, that unnerving feeling. And I know for some people born in June, na the start of the year could be quite challenging. There had been, unpleasant news or unpleasant events, especially, I think June, parang nag-start yung parang shifts, no? Shifts sa mga buhay natin lahat. So, some of you might have gotten, unpleasant news, okay? Or whatever na, uh, shook up your beliefs or your confidence, or your hope. Okay. But what the card is saying is that even though mayroon pa ring remnants ng feelings na ganon, all this will come to pass. Okay. In fact, nagbi-build na siya, nagko-construct na siya, parang construction time again for those people who are born in June. Parang construction time again itong August, August, September, and then things will start, building up again. Pero this time, since this is a tower na ni-rebuild, no, it will be new, it will be spanking new, it will be stronger, and will be, uh, will have a good foundation this time. So, this is a good news din, di ba? So, you have to wait. But, um, those of you, you cannot be just, sitting around and waiting for good things to happen, okay? You need to work at it also. Even though it might not demand, like sort of a physical contribution from you, but at least have faith. Have faith that this is going to happen. Have faith in yourself. Start building your confidence. Start building yung parang, don't allow the things from the past, the unpleasant things from the past, crumble your hopes, diba? Or ruin your dreams, your goals. Tuloy-tuloy lang. So, yun yung dinedemand sa inyo ng pagkakataon, at yun din yung advice ng card. That's going to be your contribution to rebuilding this tower. So, that is your challenge for August. But the card is showing you, is already indicating that there's a promise of a new beginning also, a stronger and loftier. This is good. Believe me, this tower here is just showing you like 1/4 of the height of the new tower. The new tower will be built parang really, 4 times, 5 times this tower, and new, and maganda yung foundation and all that. So, you better be prepared, kasi this will really demand a lot of work from you. Is going to demand a lot of faith in you, and determination also. So, and you need to heal during this time. Kung mayroon mang mga hurts, may mga wounds, internal wounds, like emotional wounds, or yung mental struggles or whatever, you help yourself to heal and prepare for this new beginning. Okay, so that's what I have for you.